First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Wadash. Next, double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me the truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect. And it's your brother Debar Kabash coming back at you with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and I pray that you brothers and you sincere sisters, right, sincere brothers and sincere sisters, that you will be edified by this lesson here, man. You see that? Now, I guess I got to get used to saying it. For all you individuals that, don't believe or whatever the case is, then, go chew on rocks. Right, but I want to do this lesson here based off this comment, and it was from this guy here, a White Fatigue Channel. Now, I don't do lessons like this anymore. They have become obsolete. But I want to test this one here, man, because you scoffers and you mockers, you individuals don't realize that you're written about in the scriptures. So if you come against the men that's teaching you the scriptures out of the Bible, right, you come against those men, you're mentioned in the same book that we're reading out of, right, showing you that, that the power of the Lord is real, man. You see that? This is why we should submit. You see? So I'm just going to jump right in there. So this comes from a guy named, what's his YouTube handle? White Fatigue Channel. Let's go here. 14 subscribers, 9 videos. What the hell's going on here? Shalakia. But yeah, just wanted to go to this comment here, man, and kind of read it. It says, I did a video called, damn it, it's called Hebrew Israelites Get That Ass Locked Up or Use Wisdom. So this guy here came on the comment board. He said, "You're talking crazy, bruh." Okay, for one, you're not my bruh. It says, it's not recommending the guy in the video to keep going back and forth with the pig, oh Lord. But how are cops ordained by the Lord? Now, I read the scripture to you. You see that? I read Romans 13:1. Let's read it again. I gotta read this stuff, man. Romans chapter 13, verse 1 in the NLT. Right, and it reads, everyone must submit to the governing authorities. I can stop right there, man. Right, what the hell does that mean? It means that you are supposed to, if they are above you, right, you are supposed to stop for them, man. Continue on. For all authority comes from the Most High Yahweh. Hello. You know how 2 + 2 = 4? Like this is what this is right here, man. Right, and this is how we deal with scoffers. This is why we don't, this is why we don't deal with them. Right? Because if 2 + 2 = 4, why am I going to deal with somebody that says that 2 + 2 = 3? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, and it reads, for all authority comes from the Most High Yahweh, and those in possession of authority have been placed there by the Most High. So everyone who rebels against authority is rebelling against what the Most High Yahweh has instituted, and they will be punished. You see that? So this guy here, see him come on your comment board, man, just kind of watch him, you know, because obviously he doesn't get it yet, you know. The Lord ordained these cops to be in position, man, right? Scripture tell you in the book of Daniel, man, go ahead and grab that real quick. Nothing deep. I brought this out not too long ago. All right, the Lord, let me see, whosoever it will. And you brothers, please forgive me, man. I know I have a cough. I worked at the shipyard for more than 16 years. So I'm going to have a cough. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. It reads, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living, right, may know it, that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and, right, giveth it to whomsoever he will." And who the hell is in rulership now? Esau, Edom. So the Most High gave the rulership over Esau, right, to be in rulership and to have dominion over you Israelites out there, man, you men and women. He will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And who is the basis of men today? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. I don't gotta pull him up, right? You know him when you see him. You see that? So this guy here, man, he's just completely through. You know, I don't like to do videos like this anymore, man. I must reiterate, because it's pointless. But just showing you brothers and few sisters out there that, you know, that's in the spirit here, you know, well, what about, right? It doesn't matter. The Lord ordained it to happen. And that's something that you got to learn real quick, man, and it's truth. He says, you're talking crazy, bro. It's not recommending. That doesn't make sense. The guy in the video to keep going back and forth with the pig, but how are cops ordained by, I just read the scripture. It says, when that cop killed Sonia Massey, was he ordained by the Lord? This is a weak, effeminate individual. You know, he has female tendencies. You understand? You know, he's not thinking in the spirit. He's thinking based off emotion. And us as men, we can't think like that, man. You see? Continuing on, it says, you sound like a slave. Well, I am a slave, just like you're a slave. Do you have a social security card, nigga? You people out there that's hollering about you sound like a slave. Do you got a social security card and a birth certificate? Do you have an ID, right, showing that you reside in the state that you live in, man? We're all slaves. We're not free here. Scripture tell you that this is the land of our captivity, man. You people out there gotta get a grip. You're not free. Not yet. And there's many scriptures that I can, anyway. Continuing on, it says, you sound like a slave. You might as well be a part of them, okay? Y'all always got all the answers, but the only solution you got is to shut up and be quiet. Yeah. Let me see, that'll stop Esau. Shut the hell up, man. Just like how you came on a comment board and you spewed out trash. Shut. And I'm gonna just be blunt, man. Shut the fuck up. When you learn how to be quiet and listen to what the Spirit has to say, right, it leaves less space for your mind to think for you. When you learn how to shut the fuck up, you can allow the Lord to speak to you. And this is an individual that did not do that. Now, there's many scriptures that I can use to combat this dude because it's that easy. Right? But sometimes it's kind of pointless to use your sword, you know, on guys like this. Because scriptures say what? Wisdom is too high for a fool, man. So you brothers and you few sisters out there that's dealing with these same issues, I think the police and, just shut the hell up, man. And don't be out here riding dirty. And don't come on the brothers' comment boards talking crap. Not being very nice in this video here. But you brothers and you few sisters out there, learn how to be quiet, man, and just pay more attention to what's going on. If not, listen to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. If the things that you want to know that I'm reading, listen to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. They'll break them down. But you niggas, right, and you wicked ass women out there that just want to come against us because you don't like us, period. Then, hey, man, right? Go shove a tree stump up your ass. See that? So, just wanted to address this comment here. It's pointless. It's pointless. Yes, scriptures say prove all things. But what am I going to prove to a guy like this? What am I going to prove to him? I would hope that he prays and repents. You see? Very good to end this thing right here, man. I don't got too much to say. I said everything I need to say. So if you see this guy here come on your comment board, man, just beware of him. Till next time I say, shalom.